Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today I'm going to be doing a Patreon request for Justin, a platinum support request. This is Gitaroo, man. The song is called The Legendary Theme. I've never heard of this game. I've never seen this art. I don't even know if it's made its way to the States or not. But the name is interesting because it says Gitaroo, so I don't know if that has to do with guitars or not. I'm intrigued. I'm a guitar player. So yeah, anyways, that's it. Let's go. This is kind of a short one, so I'm excited. Let's go. Guitar. Turning my phone down. Oh yeah. That is guitar. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Everyone pull out your lighters. Very nice, very nice. Bass sounds good too. Catchy. Oh. Second guitar comes in. This song sounds very ending credits. Or pivotal story moment. What a great melody. Harmony. Two guitars. Short but sweet. I don't have a lot to say because I was kind of just enjoying that as a guitar player. Didn't remind me much. It was very straight to the point, but I can definitely say that it was very catchy and calming. I feel like this is the kind of song I would listen to like every now and then on the playlist in the car driving, and just one of those songs that just remind you that video game music is just as legit as real music. Very catchy melody, really smooth tones, but I did notice that it has a very like ending, sort of happy ending credits feel to it. It's like, you know, like I always imagine music like that, especially in that kind of key, to just follow a crying moment or something like that. But I don't know, because I'm just looking at these two characters on the screen, and I have no idea what it means. Also, the name of the song, the legendary theme, so it makes me think it's like the main character's theme or something like that. So it is very much a... So I don't know if Gitaroo is like a play on words, or if that's how it's spelt in other places, or maybe where this game comes from, I don't know. But there's definitely a theme of guitar here, because that whole song was very guitar oriented, and I know like guitars are like in every sort of genre basically, but you know, as a guitar player you can kind of tell that it's just like loaded with guitar. So like it's the first thing you hear, it's covered in them, all the wavelengths were filled with guitar signals. The rhythm was good, the lead was good, everything was just like, okay, this is very guitar centric, which makes me think the whole game is like that if it's in the name. So I'm very curious on what this game actually is. I doubt it's a music type game, and by that I mean like, you know, one kind of like a rhythm game or something like that. I'm leaning towards like guitar is just somehow infused in this universe or something. I also kind of it reminded me a little bit of Risk of Rain too. I've only heard 2 songs from that, but it kind of reminded me of that same sort of thing, because I think there's also instruments in that game, I think, but also kind of that same sort of like feel of like you're just kind of coasting and it feels good, and then all of a sudden like these guitars come in out of nowhere. In this case I'm thinking of The Rain, formerly known as Purple, which I did for episode 300 here on the channel. And I just kept thinking of that. Although this is... Well, I mean, I've never heard this, but this has 500,000 views on it. So, yeah, I don't know who composed this. No idea. But, yeah, I don't even want to read the comments. I don't want to spoil anything on accident. Very cool. Very cool. It's very simple. I feel like us that have been playing instruments a very long time could learn a song like this very quickly, maybe in a couple minutes. But I feel like these kind of songs are really good to introduce new players as well to anything, not just guitar, because it's so simple, right? Dun, 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 dun. You could do that by ear. You know, even if you don't think you're musically inclined, anyone can hum and recite that melody that we just heard in their head. All you have to do is turn that onto physical notes, and all of a sudden, boom, you're playing. You know, after that, it's just a technique. So it's kind of songs like this that kind of give people inspiration to pick up something, I believe, because it's just so simple, and you might think, hey, I can do that too. And then that turns into you making your own, and then all of a sudden, here you are. So really cool. I really want to know who composed this, who the guitarist was, at least. Maybe it's the composer, maybe it's not. For example, in Risk of Rain 2, apparently the composer is the guitar player and the rest of the band. So I'm not sure if this was also the case. I think in Guilty Gear that's the case as well. So yeah, I don't know. I do have another, like 1 or 2 maybe Gitaroo man requests down the pipeline. So I'm excited for those. I don't know when they're coming, but that's really cool. There's a lot of guitarists that come to mind when it comes to these kind of songs, although the ones I'm thinking are a lot more advanced as far as technical skill. Like Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Guthrie Govan. There's so many. But this is more like on the relaxed, cool side, and it kind of shows you also that like less is more. You don't have to be shredding a bunch of notes to stick with you. In fact, the ones that stick with you are the ones that aren't going all crazy. The power of melody and, you know, a good hook is very strong, especially with us. We're very simple creatures. For as complex as we are, we really like to we really like single note type things. And all the other stuff, which of course I like too, I'm not like hating on it. Those other shreddy type stuff or like more multiple note stuff is just kind of to color the underlying melodies that we already like. So I like stuff like this quite a bit. So thank you, Justin, for that. If you want to make a request to me as well, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. Patreon has monthly perks like the Discord and all that other good stuff. Patreon is a one-time thing, and that's it. I cannot message you back on PayPal as well, though. So if you want to skip the line, you could do what Justin here did and become a Platinum Support member. I call it the Platinum Trophy tier. and that basically skips the line and no waiting. A big shout out to the rest of my platinum supporters in that tier. That is Aiden, Kevin, Moon Knight, Rogue Monk, Solid Bullet, 066, and your average metalhead. Thank you guys so much for supporting. It really means a lot to me. Thanks to everyone that you see here, and thanks to you for watching. Let me know about this game. It seems like it's popular enough that people have played it, so please elaborate. I am a guitar player, so nerd out on either guitar talk or this game. So until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. Have a good one.